Listen to the birds awakening the day. I love the rising of the sun and glow.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Revitalize Hope webpage. My name is Reggie Mattis, and of course, you know I'm with RMVIG, and I want to thank you for joining me here today. And also, real quick, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button or give a thumbs up and leave a comment. I would love to know your thoughts about these videos or any topics that you would like to see going further. Now, today I just want to talk briefly about self-help. And a lot of us, as we go through life, we encounter circumstances, we encounter situations, life-changing moments where we may feel like we need some guidance or options or other ideas that other people who may have experienced what we're going through, people maybe we respect or see as mentors, can kind of help us through. Some people don't really rely on other people. They much rather, seek out books or audio sessions that are sort of inspirational, motivational, or how-to, or life stories about people who's been through similar situations that you may be going through now. Now, some people they may look for a life coach. Other people may come to videos like this, where you're getting real life experience shared with you from someone who's been through what you're going through, or what you may have a friend or somebody else that's going through. But the one thing I want to talk to you about is self-help. Is when it comes to self-help, some people see self-help books, self-help audios, self-help videos, and they're looking for an all-in-all one answer. And what I mean by that is they're thinking that if they read this book, or if they watch this video, or they listen to this audio, that they're going to get the answer to their problem solved. Well, there are some rare cases where that is possible, where you can listen to something and somebody's situation is so similar to yours that you can end up saying, wow, okay, I didn't think about that, let me try that, and it could work out. But in most cases, self-help is just a guide. It's really just a way that people are sharing information to help you get back on the right track, to kind of, get you back in a mode to where you're going in a more positive direction, encourage you, motivate you, inspire you. And self-help, and not to sound, sarcastic or anything like that, but self-help, it really is you searching within yourself for a way to make your life better. And it doesn't mean that you have to exclude outside resources, but it's just that you're looking within yourself, lessons that you can learn, things that you can pull from your situations that you can use, the next time something like this comes around, that maybe you can inspire somebody else, or maybe it's something that can help you be what you're trying to be, or accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So that's why I want people to understand something, that when you do go to self-help books or any type of self-help resource, that the material that you're using is not an all-in-all answer. It's still going to require some research and work from you, that you have to look at your situation, because you got to remember, everybody's situation is not going to be 100% identical. There's always going to be something in the problem that's a little bit different, and that it may be small to them, but to you, it may not apply to you. So their problem may alter the way your answer comes about. So you have to realize that you got to really look at your situation, look within yourself, and really find what's going to work. And I've spoken about this before, but one of the biggest things that I have noticed within people that I mentor is I always tell them, never be afraid to call a time out in life. Because when you watch sports, you watch basketball, whenever you see somebody when you see one team is just starting to pick up, they're scoring, and the other team can't seem to stop them, the coach calls a timeout. Even in boxing, you got 3-minute rounds. There's a part, then after that, both fighters go back to their corners, and that's the time to evaluate what happened in the fight. Why are you getting hit so much? What's going on? Is it a mental thing? Is it a strategic tactic that we need to change? And that's how you have to do life. Football, same thing. When you see football players during football games, when you see people playing, when you see the teams going at each other, and one team, the defense can't stop the offense, or the offense is just having too much problems with the defense, they can't move the ball, they call a timeout to reevaluate the situation. I know I gave a lot of analogies there, but I'm sorry I couldn't think of one really for women, but I'm hoping, I think it's equal, that everybody can understand. But my point is, that everybody needs to learn that there are times in life when you have to call a timeout. And when you're in that self-help mode and you're looking for help within yourself, don't be afraid to call timeout. Don't be afraid to sit back, shut your phones off, shut the TV off, find you a quiet place and just reflect on what's going on. And don't be afraid to face the problems and acknowledge this is a problem. And you might come to find out what you think is a big problem. It's not really a big problem. It's just a matter of you organizing and strategically, attacking each thing that you're dealing with one by one, instead of trying to do just a blitz package and go after everything at the same time. You just may have to focus your attention on one problem, resolve that, move to the next, resolve that, move to the next. Then resources that you now start to recoup, start to put those resources towards your next problem. So it just takes time and it just takes patience. But just understand that self-help is, like I said, I'm not saying this to sound sarcastic. It's really about you finding a way within yourself to make your life better. And I think a real big part of that is not being afraid to say, time out, let's stop. Don't call me right now. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I just need to get somewhere where it's peaceful and quiet, where I can think and reflect on the problem. Now, a timeout should not be 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I mean, normally if you can find an hour or two, even if it's 30 minutes, just to think about what you want to work on, what you want to fix, what you're trying to do, and just put it together. And I know sometimes when people are looking at the issues or the challenges they're facing in life, when they start writing everything down, it's like, oh my God, it's too much. Their brain starts to get in this overload phase where it's like, okay, just stop. I don't want to do it anymore. That's when you push through it. You keep writing, you keep putting everything down until you get to the point to where you come up with a plan of how you're going to attack each one, what issues need to be dealt with right now, what issues are down the line. And you start to notice when you start taking care of one, then you take care of another, you're going to start feeling better about yourself. You're going to start feeling stronger. You're going to start feeling more positive. So you need to find a way to do that. Take a time out in life and, find self-help resources that are similar to your situation, but that are very inspirational too. And don't look for vague information. When I say that, I mean, like, say if you're dealing with finances, if you're reading a book with someone saying, yeah, I was in debt, I was $30,000 in debt, and you know what, through time, just stay focused, keep smiling, and it'll happen. Well, no, there's more to it than that. Make sure you find something that goes into details and telling you what are some options, what are some ideas, what are some spending habits that you can probably change about yourself. So whatever you're dealing with, look for something that's going to give you a little more detail, that's going to be a little more specific when it comes to strategic planning regarding your problems or your issues. Because when you're trying to help yourself, and a lot of times when people are doing self-help, it's because they don't, they may feel like, I don't have anybody else. It may be a husband that's like, look, I have to do this on my own. I don't have, if I be a man, so I don't have a wife that's supportive or that's, can help me out with this. It's all on me. And you may have a wife that feels the same way, or a woman feels the same way, that, I don't have a mate that can step in and kind of help balance things out. If you're on the job, you may work at a job to where it's all on you. So, even, young kids in school are feeling the same way. It's like, My parents are struggling. They can't really afford to do all this stuff. So I have to find a way to kind of make some of the things happen myself. So, you know, just remember that, be positive, do stay focused, and self-help is about coming up with a strategic plan. It's about you finding out what's going to work, what's going to benefit you in the long run, and what's going to make your life better. You can do it. I promise you. All of us are going through struggles. We're all fighting something, whether, is trying to find a better job, trying to make more money, trying to go back to school, trying to find money for school. I mean, it's always something. But I will say this, then I'm going to let you guys go. Try not to focus so much on the people that just sit back and gossip and just want to be negative, and that just want to, there are people that's going to dislike you for no reason. They're going to talk about you for no reason. Don't expend your energy in that area. Use your energy in the area that's going to better your life, that's going to uplift you and encourage you to be who you want to be and follow your dreams and go after what you want. So don't spend your time dealing with people. It's exhausting dealing with hearsay and gossip and all that. Don't waste your energy on that. Hey, this is Reggie. Thank you for joining us right here on Revitalize Hope. And make sure you check out our blog, the New Life, New Mind blog as well. And don't forget, the Simply Straight Talk podcast is also up for you to check out. There's some great videos on there, great conversation topics. I'll post the links down below where you can also hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up or thumbs down. But if you hit thumbs down, let me know why you hit thumbs down. Let's talk about it. Hey, thanks for joining. This is Reggie. I love you guys. I appreciate your support. I'll see you next time.
I'm here for you. You see, as a friend, I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, calm and gentle from above. No, no, no. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Now I know some days you may feel blue, Lord. Trust in your greatness to see you through. Don't look back, it's not the end. Give life your best, and I know you can win. You see, as a friend, I'm here for you. You should know that. As a friend, I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, the breeze of love. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all